Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana pixelborn client. Today we're playing an ever-going series, Ramp-splosion 3. Ramp-splosion is a deck built on the idea of ramping very quickly and turning that accelerated ink pool into heavy-hitting threats. In this third iteration, we've included Ariel Whoseit Collector and a hoard of items to make her pop off. There are many lines this deck can take, and it does flow between styles of gameplay depending on our opening hand and what our opponent is playing. However, we'll never be upset with a turn 1 Pawpsicle into a turn 2 Noi Orphaned Thief, followed by a turn 3 Fishbone Quill. From this point, things can get a bit wonky. Either we curve turn 4 into Hiram Flaversham Toymaker for the card draw off of Pawpsicle and continue ramping into our Hades Infernal Schemer, Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor, and Tamatoa So Shiny for an oppressive board state. This line is best against decks that will naturally struggle with targeted removal. Or we can jump into a turn 4 Ariel Whoseit Collector, continue to ramp with Fishbone Quill, and have a crazy turn of Eye of the Fates. First, Ariel quests for 1, then Eye comes down and readies Ariel. Activate Eye on Ariel and quest again for another 2. From here, we proceed to dump out 3 more 1-drop items, questing between each drop with Ariel, ending with Ariel being exerted and having gained 11 lore on this 5th turn all by herself. Alternatively, we can actually use both strategies in the same game. Starting with an oppressive board of huge characters, we will build up our hand with Hiram and Pawpsicle, using Nick Wild and Tamatoa to retrieve the item. If our huge board is ever dealt with, now we have a huge hand, tons of ink, and simply need to get Ariel in play for a huge follow-up turn where she can potentially scoop up the 20 lore in a single turn. But that's the deck. Let's jump in and see if we can't win a few. French fries, I like your name. French fries. Alright. Looking for some ramp pieces and some early items. We don't need Ariel super early, so we're gonna send that back. We're gonna send Belle back and Eye of Fates back. 2 Noes is probably not terrible, but that's not where I want to be. I want to maximize my chances of getting an item. A 1-drop item. There's one right there. There's 2 of them. Sweet. Alright, 2 Hirams. 2 Felicias. Interesting. Ooh, that's way too many Hirams. I have 3 Hirams in hand. I think that's all there is in the deck. Yeah, that's 100% of Hirams from the deck. So way to go, deck. Oh, there's a good item too. I do anticipate a little bit of a slow start, but hopefully an explosive finish. That's a great card too. Alright, let's get rid of Felicia. Let's jump into Noe. Pass the turn. Ooh, a sardine can. Oh! Is this gonna be one of my lists? I swear nobody was playing sardine can. Okay, our turn. Tamatoa is fantastic too. Alright, we'll pass up on that. Let's get the fishbone down. And we'll quest. Take the lead, shall we? Benja for the fishbone. It's nice to have the right cards at the right time, isn't it? Alright, there goes a Hercules. A ramp. Opponent's playing steel. So we're likely going to see a whole new world. And we could see it next turn. So they draw, they ink, the whole new world. Okay. Well, part of me wants to play the Hiram. The other part... Let's not draw. I'll wait till after their whole new world. But at least we got the Hiram down. Which is important, because we had all 3 in the deck were in our opening hand. So... It's good we got at least 1 down. Inking a beast. Bold. Ooh, gonna play Cogsworth. Okay. So we're going to see a little bit of a delay. Tamatoa. This costs 3, so it's 4 in total to use it. So I can develop another Hiram. Yeah, let's develop another Hiram. Again, we'll wait on the ability. I have all my card draw lined up. I'm recording. Please go away. I'll come get you when I'm done. Thank you. Shh, close the door. Gotta go. It's happening right now. There it is. The whole new world, as predicted. Brilliantly played around it. Alright, what will opponent play? We're gonna see a Hades. That's a lot of Pawpsicle. Oh, they got all the Pawpsicles. That's funny. Another Fishbone. Opponent's just going for it. I don't know what their answer is, what their end game card is that they're looking for. Alright, and then all of the inks. I'm guessing they're going to have another whole new world lined up at this point. It's a lot of card draw. Hercules. Alright, let's see. Can I... When they quest, they pass their power. So I can't attack with Maui and then pass Maui's power along. So my best bets here might actually be getting Cogsworth down. Just to have my own resist. I don't need to worry about attacking them. I just need to worry about not dying. And as long as I can race faster than them, I'll be in a good spot. Think of Grandma. Well, let's get both of my items down. Again, just in a nice position here where might be able to... Just pure reckless, right? Yeah, just pure reckless. Get myself in a position where if they're failing on the whole new worlds and we need it, well, we have plenty of card draw. Double Cogsworth. So that's resist 2 on the Hercules. So I have to do 5 damage, which is a Maui. Ink and whole new world. Whole new world. Opponent's got less cards than me. Ooh, Mickey Mouse. Mickey, my boy. Could be my whole turn though. Will it be strong enough? Let's see. Opponent gets to quest for how much now? I get to go up to 16. And then I have a Mickey Mouse to threaten lethal by itself. That's pretty good. Also got the Ariel. Ooh, maybe I should go Belle and an Ariel. Right, because they're going to run Hades or Let It Go. So Mickey Mouse is just defeated. Let's go Ariel. Let's go Belle. Quest, 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 and then I will ink a Minnie Mouse, thanks to Belle. Alright, big turn for my opponent. Ariel and Belle both represent lethal, and if we get hit with another whole new world, we likely are still representing lethal with Ariel. It's not a guarantee, but there's enough items in the deck. Let it go. That should hit the Belle, because that's the only guarantee victory. Oh, Hades for the Ariel. Opponents got it all. But now they need to attack. They have to defeat Cogsworth and Noi. And a Hiram, actually. So they'd need to defeat 3 of our characters. Alright, Hercules can take down Noi. But they don't got enough for the Hirams. Is there a way where we can make that happen where the Hirams are lethal? Opponent's gonna have a plus 10, so I need to figure out a way around that. Fishbone's not gonna do it. Unfortunately, I need to be prepared. The upside is I can get it. Oh, that's neither of the cards I want. Let's get rid of the scepter. Ooh. I can get rid of the Hades. That's 2 points down, so that brings them up to plus 8. Instead of plus 10. What could they have that would give them that extra point? Alright, this has to happen. Let's get rid of the Hades. Okay, and the only character I can play is an Ariel, funny enough. Let's untap a Hiram. Alright, opponent's on plus 8. Let's see if that's enough. Or if they have another Hades. Hades or let it go. That'll do a lot of damage to me. Let's see if this Ariel will close the game. There goes a second sardine can. Okay, they're gonna dump. So they can wheel. So they can get that Hades. Ooh. Oh, smash. And they got enough power on board to take out the second Flaversham. What a wild game. I got a Maui. It can only take down Hercules, so they're on plus 7. Flaversham's not strong enough to take anything else down. I don't know. I think unless we get a, be prepared. I think we've lost this one. Oh, man. Oh, never didn't had it. Alright, we have to start here. Alright, we're gonna ink. And I'll put 2 lethal threats into play. Alright. It's on you, opponent. Flaversham to draw some cards. Man, what a back and forth slugfest. Opponent's got all the ink in the world. They can cast every card in their deck. And we get there. I'm giving away a box of Rise of the Floodborn February 4th. All you gotta do is be a subscriber and join the Discord. On the Discord, make sure you've given yourself the Lorcana tag, or you won't be counted. Those 2 things are very important. Be sure to share the video. But something new has happened. Recently, I've pulled Tinkerbell, and I'm going to be giving away this Tinkerbell to one of you guys for a private raffle for Patreon members only at tier 3. If you're interested in winning the giant Tinkerbell Enchanted, link in the description down below for the Patreon. Again, only the tier 3 Patreon members are going to have a chance to win that guy February 4th. So if you want to win one, that's the place to be. For the booster box though, don't worry. All you gotta do is be subscribed and a part of the Discord. Another one. I wildly hate this hand. Okay, got a little better. Fishbone's huge. Noi's also really big if I can get an early item. too big, too far away. Pass turn. Let's see, I go Noi into a Fishbone, and then Noi can quest right away. There you are, opponent. One jump ahead. Where were you last turn? Huh? Huh? Alright, definitely developing my Noi here. Passing turn. With the Ariel, we don't want to develop all of our items immediately. Gotta be careful, opponent could be on a whole new world. Yep, opponent's ramping very quickly. Really not going to get to you at this rate. Need to try to catch up. May want to keep my shield after all. Let's drop the Maui. Opponent continues to ramp. Capitan Hook. Alright, so if we develop all of our items, we can get to the be prepared, and then our opponent would be in a lot of trouble. I'm suspecting there's going to be a whole new world coming from them. So I will ink you. Let's get rid of you. Play you. Quest. Untap. I could have developed Mini, but I kind of want to get to the be prepared, and maybe we'll still have Mini. All depends if opponent's got the whole new world right here. Flaversham hits nothing. It's good news for us. Alright, we're definitely blowing up this board. Rather be in a top deck with my opponent in this position. I don't have the best tools, but I do have tools and my opponent doesn't. Cogsworth, not bad. Just in case opponent is running a whole new world. Get that guy down. I do want to ink one more time though. Gobblepot's a healer, isn't it? Yeah. Flaversham. Good draw. Oh, very good. Alright, we can race. And I got a Maui to take down their Cogsworth. Ah, they did it. I knew they were gonna do it. Double Maui. Alright, Cogsworth gone. We'll also take out the Prince Eric. Most likely. They might attack Noi. We'll get rid of the Fishbone here. Alright. Let's utilize the shield. Let's protect Noi. Noi quests. Maui's going to represent a trade with either of the characters. It just depends if they want to attack with Prince or not. If they don't attack with Prince, then there's the game. Okay. Interesting color pair. We're going to see a lot of bounce and targeted removal. I think I'll keep these 3, but not these 4. Want to have the early item in case we get a Noi. Oh, an Ariel. Okay. If I get an Eye of the Fates, I will be a happy camper. Alright, not sure what opponent's going to play, but let's make things a little tricky for him right off the bat. With a Felicia who has to attack. So now they have to play something. They either have to not play something, or not quest, or play around it and play something they don't want to play. Sorry, Belle. I'm gonna try to hold on to my items to make Ariel worth it. See, we get to turn 4, we play Ariel. Turn 5, I can quest with her 2 times, 3 if I really want to make her vulnerable. If I can get an Eye of the Fates, that's how we're gonna make Ariel really potent. Alright, Flounder's definitely the guy they want to trade with. Another item. Oh, here's the tough bit, right? If I get him down, I get a ramp, but if I do that, I have to ink something, and then this has to get rid of something else, and all of a sudden I only got 1 item to go with Ariel. That is tough. I really want to make Ariel work because she is very strong. Alright, could be a mistake. Maybe it's not the way you're supposed to play this, but I really want to try Ariel. And that's half the point of this channel, is to play new decks every day and to try to have fun. We're definitely not try hard, go for Grandmaster, be the best. It's definitely not us. Some of you guys, I've been seeing comments, some of you guys are like, where do you find these opponents? Half of the games you guys are seeing, including the one that's happening right now, are in the lab. Because the lab is where all the cool decks are. I hope they don't change the lab as what they've been talking about, because if they change it, I'll never touch the lab again, because it sounds like hot garbage. I do like this. If they're going to change the lab, they also need to fix rank to actually be a ladder. Right now, rank's not a ladder. Once you reach a new tier, you can never fall out of it, which means it's not a ladder, you don't move up and down. And honestly, it's hard for me to play in ranked. I'm at that right level where, you know, things are mostly above my skill level, so I get my butt kicked a lot, and occasionally I get a few wins. Like, if it was an actual ladder, I would fall down to my true skill level and I'd have a much better win ratio, because it'd be in my proper rank. I'm gonna give up my card draw, aren't I? I'm gonna give up my card draw just to have an Ariel. That's what we do here on this channel. Try to make crazy stuff work. Oh, it's got a fishbone. Come on. I have the fates off the top. That'd be sweet. Means I won't be inking, but it would be sweet. That's not it. Alright, so it looks like we are going to get to ink. And I will quest here. I will play a fishbone. I will quest here. I will play a scepter. Alright, Ariel is safe. And now with the scepter, technically every time Ariel untaps and quests again, she's just pumping up the rest of our team. 4-2 evasive. Interesting. See, this is a card you just don't see on the ranked queue. I like that we get to see new and unique cards. Alright, Flounder's finally popping off. So let's see. I scepter. Ariel gives her power to Grandma. Grandma trades with Flounder. Felicia's not taking anything out. But it does let me ramp. This doesn't cost anything, right? Nope. Perfect. Alright, let's give your power to Grandma Tala. Get a little ramp here. Felicia's largely safe because of the evasive thing. Flaversham on the scepter. Oh, I was really hoping for another item. Ding, ding, double ding. Alright, though. I mean, Mickey Mouse in hand's evasive. He will just stomp my opponent's stuff. Okay. Opponent has a lot of evasives. Only question for ones, though? Okay. So, Sapphire Amethyst evasive deck. Definitely not one that you would expect to see. Bell's also very good. I don't know, I think we might be playing Hades. Quest. Let's get rid of the Fishbone. Don't need it anymore. Are any of these guys villains? Yeah, these guys are villains. Look at that. Let's see. If I play Mickey Mouse, what do they do? They could have removal, though. Let's start with Hades. I think if any of them was gonna get removed, I'd rather Hades be removed. Keep the Mickey Mouse. They could have their own Hades. They could have Let It Go. They could have Yzma. But instead, they got a goat. They're definitely gonna goat for it. I think we're in a pretty decent spot, actually. Question is, do I want to draw with Hiram off the sword, or do I want to use the sword to get rid of Dr. F? One less evasive thing to target Mickey. Because between the Pascal and the Dr. F, Mickey can be defeated. Alright, opponent, what's the last card in your hand? You gonna Fishbone it? Launch! 5 damage to chosen character. That's gonna be Ariel, isn't it? Oh, Felicia. Okay. Oh, another Hades. Well, things are looking good. You know, I think I'm just happy with that. Nick Wild, but you didn't have a Pawpsicle, so... Does Merlin Goat attack? I have 7 questing right now with the sword. If I draw another item, it's game over if they don't take out any of my characters. Right now, it's only Goat can take out Ariel, and that's it. So if they quest with Goat, we have a chance to just win right here. No villains. Okay, we got a chance to just win. Got a couple chances. Oh, that's it. That's game over. I was gonna say we could also draw with Flaversham. Oop. And quest. And quest. I don't need it, but opponent doesn't know that I drew an item. Oh yeah, look at that. We were just set. Fantastic. Ariel doing a thing. Ketchup and mustard. Okay, going first. It's a lot of low items. Alright, I definitely don't need that many Pawpsicles. 1 is fine, though. Not gonna get to the Mickey Mouse in time. I need better cards for Rampant. Bell's one of them. Tamatoas aren't bad. Alright, let's start with a shield. Into a Pawpsicle. Man, I'm determined to get all the Pawpsicles. There goes a Maui. Into a Stitch. Okay, okay. Definitely want to get a Ramp-splosion down. Don't need 2 of them, though. Ooh, a Rockstar. So opponent's got another Rockstar in hand. Oh, opponent's got a Rapunzel in hand. Alright. See if opponent will make a mistake with that Mother Gothel. I doubt it. I bet you they're about to draw 3 cards off that. And there ain't a dang thing we can do about it. A little challenging. I think we start with Flaversham, reduce the amount of turns that Bell is in a vulnerable spot on the board. But then we're going to move into Bell pretty quick just to ramp up a little faster. So now I can do a Bell into a Pawpsicle on my next turn and then draw an additional 2 cards. Which will allow me to ink twice. So Mufasa, not a Rapunzel. Not angry with that. Alright, let's start with the Pawpsicle. Not a bad card. Quest, quest, quest. Let's draw another couple of cards. Ooh, Fishbone. Alright, well, do I get Bell down now then? Ooh, that is a little tough. I think the Fishbone comes down. Alright, I got a normal ink. And then I got a hidden ink. Man, these are all such great cards. Sorry, Mickey. Alright, I can technically play a Tamatoa next turn. Gonna get the Mother Gothel off the board. That's not bad. And I get to ramp. Ooh. With Mother Gothel off the board, I don't have to worry about a Rapunzel. Lady Tremaine. Okay, so they are running Tremaines. That is a way to deal with my Tamatoa. So I'm going to want multiple characters. That is a lot of Bell. Not a lot of items. So we're going to get rid of Tamatoa. I think we're going to go Maui into Minnie. Though if I go Bell into Bell and they have no real answers, then Bell's requesting for 10. Let's try it. I'll keep the Maui just in case. Alright, I am threatening a lot of questing. I'm expecting a second Lady Tremaine, because they always have it. They literally always have it. Next turn's going to be the Be Prepared. That's the last card in their hand, I'm sure of it. They're guaranteed to draw an inkable as well. Because it's my opponent, they will have it. Alright, opponent's questing for 9. I actually have to take out something. I have to take out a couple somethings. Can I take out anything? I can get rid of the Stitch. I can get rid of Lady Tremaine or the Mufasa. I definitely would get rid of the Lady Tremaine. Let's see, that's only 3 though. So they're still on +6. That's still lethal. Ruh-roh! If I play this, I go down to 5. So I need a Be Prepared, which really is unfortunate. I can still ink like normal. So I will. And let's see if we get the Be Prepared. Nope, and nope. Opponent's got it. Good game, opponent. Ooh. Is this the damage dealer, or is this the discard? Oh, opponent's still rocking the old Frozen map. Alright, so Fishbone Quill's really good. Everything else is not what I want right now. I want a low curve and a few items. Okay, well technically I got a low curve and a few items. No 1-drops though. Well, I got Felicia. Alright, Grandma. You're always gonna be ink. in one form or another. Pass turn. Now I'll respond with the greetings. Dung Beetle. There goes a Flynn Rider. And a Simba. Ooh, Simba's an interesting tech. What have they discarded? Another Flynn. Ooh, Tamatoa is actually not that bad. I'd like to get Bell down as well, but I need to prioritize actually just having some stuff. Pass and turn. Still haven't figured out what kind of Emerald Steel my opponent is yet. Are they going to have a whole new world? Or are they going to be a discard deck that doesn't want a whole new world? Bucky. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of Tamatoa. Quest here, and I think I do still want a ramp. Hopefully we'll get an item off the top that Flaversham can deal with. Wow, that's 3 Flynn Riders gone. See you, Prince John? No Prince John. Fishbone Quill, okay. Flaversham's looking more and more like an inkable at this point. Another Fishbone. Interesting. I won't be able to effectively use it. Interesting. Let's get Minnie Mouse down. I mean, at this rate, I'm not going to use the Fishbones. I just don't have enough cards. And I got lots of other items I can draw Flaversham. Flaversham, additionally, is somebody who can quest. So I think he's just slightly better in our current predicament. See if opponent wants to do some discard shenanigans. They might play the big Flynn. Oh, a Japa. Alright, there goes a Flaversham. It's never going to get to it. Not with the way our items were destroyed. Benja, the superior of the two. Oh, there goes a Minnie Mouse. Discard Minnie Mouse. That makes sense. Bucky, quest for 1. Okay, Bucky's not an issue. Whoseit in trouble. They're gonna make us discard it, so I'd rather make it ink. Looks like we've lost this game. Just not the hand we were looking for, honestly. We got rid of 6 of the 7 cards and didn't pick up the curve we were looking for. Alright, this top card will tell us everything. Yep, that's gonna be the game. If it was a be prepared, we would have continued.